Andrew.
Hey, Alex.
What's this?
This is Brains on the Outside.
What's that?
This is a podcast about celebrating creativity through ridiculous business ideas.
Where are we?
We are currently in a podcast recording studio at the Brewdog Waterloo pub. And we're in London.
Yeah, we are. It's fun. I'm enjoying it.
So right now, I feel in Britain, you don't really know what you're going to get when you wake up.
It is every day is a lottery.
It's a real mixed bag.
It is.
Yesterday at 12 o'clock, it seemed like the government wasn't great, but they might get through the next few months. And then fast forward 24 hours, we no longer have a prime minister.
Who knows who's going to be prime minister next as well?
It could be anybody.
It could be you.
Holy shit. I have to join the Tory party and get my act together quick.
I don't think you have to get your act together that much, to be honest.
Oh, no.
Run the country at the moment.
I'd have to get worse. Yeah. I have to lose all my shit, and then potentially I'd get in. They wouldn't want to be the leader of the Tory party. But anyway, this randomness that buffets our life now.
Yeah.
Should we just lean into it? There's a restaurant here in the UK called The Shoom.
Delicious.
It's amazing. They do Bombay cafe style food. It's really, really nice. Really like going there. They have this cool, I don't know, like promotion, offer, what would you call it?
Like a gimmick sort of thing. It's more than a gimmick, though. It's a way of life.
I can imagine the next The Shoom advert just being like, it's a way of life.
Yeah.
It is, if you go there, if you're a regular customer, or if you ask really, really, really nicely, they'll give you a key ring at one of their restaurants. And if you show this key ring the next time you're going to pay, they bring out a board with a dice on it. And you can roll the dice. And if the dice is a 6, you and all your friends get that meal for free.
It's pretty insane.
It's pretty insane. It's pretty fun. It's a pretty good marketing gimmick of like, we probably go there now way more because of this tiny slither of a chance we'll get our food for free.
I've been twice in a week. I have not rolled a 6 either time.
Nope.
But each time we have been, I've definitely spent more money on the off chance that we do roll a 6.
Yeah. I'm worried one day there'll be a national controversy where it turns out they're using a loaded dice.
Well, you never look at it. There might not be a 6 on the dice.
Yeah, it's all ones.
Yeah.
It's all ones. Well, actually, the time I rolled it, it was a 1.
Yeah, it was for me as well.
We're blowing this thing wide open.
Whoa.
So it's fun.
Yeah.
It's getting us through the door. We're spending more money there, like chumps. In this economy, I was going to say in Truss's Britain, but not anymore. And not anymore. Could be anyone's Britain. Where else can we do this at?
Okay. Sounds brilliant. I think it has to be somewhere where you usually go quite a lot. You spend some money, but you're going to go more, and you're going to spend more money when you go.
So we are currently in a glass cube, and someone is waving at us. Hello. Anyway, as a little behind the scenes meta commentary on this, like we want to do a live show one day. I feel this is a nice middle ground of like, but I kind of feel like we're almost in a zoo.
Yeah.
What's the next place you could do it at?
Brewdog.
That's actually a pretty good idea of like, it's a place you go, maybe once a week, maybe you're spending money.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden you're 3 pints in and you're like, oh, I can maybe get this whole bill for free.
Yeah.
You have a couple of pints.
Like, it doesn't have to be a bill for free, does it? Like, you roll the dice, you get to pour your own pint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Free shot, take your glass home. Lots of little ways of doing it.
Nice. I like that.
So I think
Sorry.
I think the problem here is we're so constrained. We're so like we're being boxed in by the medium of The Shoom.
Right.
This is a food place, and both ideas are food related. But the idea is bigger than that. It's a place you go regularly, and money is exchanged, and there's a potential for you to get something for free. What if every day when you go into work, you roll a dice, and if it's a 6, you just walk right out again?
Oh my
you just get the day off.
Yeah, I love that. That sounds great.
Doesn't come out your holidays either. You still get all your normal ones, and every morning, CEO hands you a little couple of dice inside.
Oh,
Off you
yeah.
go.
Holy shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you could just make your entire business based on that, couldn't you?
That is like a
Yeah.
4-day work weeks. Oh my, this is actually a good idea.
It's, yeah,
4-day work weeks. People say that's the future.
yeah.
I think
This is like 1 day off in 6, but it feels more exciting.
it's harder to plan around.
Yeah.
But the gamification of like,
Yeah.
and you can change the odds, right? Maybe depending on how long you've been there, you roll different dice.
Okay.
So like maybe you've been there for like less than 6 months. You roll a 20-sided dice to see if you can take a day off. But if you've been there for a few years, every so often you upgrade to a smaller dice. So by the time you've been there for like 5 years, you're rolling a D4.
Or you get like a stat boost. So it's like,
Yes,
oh,
yeah.
You roll a D20 plus 3, and if
Yeah.
you roll a 20, you get the day off.
yeah.
Yeah, it just increases the number. This is real good.
I wonder if it's actually possible to run this like this.
Yeah. I like the idea as well that I phone up and can I speak to Andrew, please? I've got a data question. And the answer is, no, he rolled a 1 today.
Trying to explain that to our clients.
Yeah.
Like, well, hold on. I thought he rolled a D20. So, oh no, he rolls a 1D8 plus 4 now. He got a promotion. So sorry, guys.
There's a really nerdy version of this where every day when you go to work, there's a monster and you have to Dungeons and Dragons defeat the monster.
That'd be great, wouldn't it?
That'd be so much fun. Okay, so I like this. You go to work, you roll the dice. You go to the pub, you roll the dice.
Yeah.
You do anything. I think there's a version of this where we can add this element to everything.
Everything.
Literally every transaction in your life.
Do you mean? Hold on. Do you mean you're carrying around like a plastic bag full of hundreds of dices for every place you go, or do you mean do we go right to the source?
Oh, we go right to the source, man. We create a credit card that when you pay with it, there's always a random chance that we just knock that off your credit card bill.
This could work. The bank has like, there's no, you don't give you interest in your bank account. It's just everything is 0%.
Yeah.
But 1 in 20 chance you get in this transaction for free.
Yeah. Every transaction. Doing that. Yeah. Every time.
I mean, our economy it's in tatters right now.
Yeah.
This is the time to take radical, innovative risks with the banking system.
Yeah.
How many times are you thinking? Is it 1 in 20? Are we rolling a 1d4? Is it an 8-sided dice? What's the?
I think it has to scale by the cost of the thing that you are buying. So if maybe it's like a 1-for-1 and you can only pay for stuff that's more than £100. Right. So if you pay for something that's £100, you get a 100 chance of getting it for free. If you buy something that's £20,000, it's a 1 in 20,000 pound chance of getting it for free.
Oh wow. Okay. So I go by my house and it's however much a house costs now.
48 bajillion pounds.
You get a
48 bajillion chance of getting a free house.
This is exciting because you can pool together with your friends and be like,
Oh,
I want to
yeah.
buy like a spaceship.
Yeah, I mean, there is maybe a little chance that if you don't get it for free, you just return it and then try and buy it again. But, we won't worry so much about that.
No. I guess because the way to fix that is we maybe also open a shop.
Yeah,
No return policy, but there is a chance you'll get your stuff for free.
yeah. I've been thinking about this as well. Like the card that you use actually is like digital and it has a dice on it. So when you go to pay, it cycles through all the numbers and then it just comes up with the thing at the end. So it's like you tap to pay for it and it's like ping.
What if
Yeah.
it's not a card?
Okay.
It's an actual dice, but with a chip in it. So you boop it against the pay thing,
so
and then the card reader's like, now roll, you roll, and then you boop it again. It somehow has memory inside. It's saved what number you have, and then it's like, okay, you got your food free now. You've got your car for free.
Nice. I think you could make it more than just a credit card and make it a bank account.
Yep.
And so every transaction that goes out, so sometimes your rent is free.
Okay. So
Sometimes your gas bill is free.
every direct debit you have,
Yeah.
could just be instantly taken off.
Yeah. Exactly.
This adds a really exciting twist to going to Vegas.
double gambling.
You go there, put it all on black.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, there's now a lot. Your risks are piling up, but you could win. You could win big. We don't actually have an ad today. This is hard for me to explain because usually the bit is there's an ad that we make up. I actually have.
Whoa.
Shit.
What? Wait.
Too far behind the curtain. I'm sorry. I actually have a real business to talk about. I wanna.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to highlight a business that I found that is, I believe, has all the same values of innovation, radical thought, disruption that we on the show try to, teach. So the business is called Outhorse Your Email. Have you heard of this?
No.
Okay. Outhorse Your Email it's a website, it's an app, it's a way of life.
Oh.
Run by the Icelandic Tourist Board.
Okay.
So when you go on holiday, right, what's one thing you have to do? You have to set your
out of office, yeah.
out of office, right?
Yeah.
But the Icelandic Tourist Board decided they would do this by they would write you out of office for you by buying a giant keyboard like for your computer and making a horse walk over it. So you're out horsing your email. Now it's great because you might think, oh, okay, lol, whatever. But actually, they've really put some thought into this. You can choose which horse writes your out of office for you.
Okay, yeah.
So, I mean, this is difficult because all the horse names are Icelandic, and there's no way I can say this. But there's one horse. They type fast, but sometimes they take a nap. Another is assertive and efficient with shiny hair.
Oh.
And my favorite one is it's called Hecla, I believe that's pronunciation. And she is friendly and trained in corporate buzzwords.
Just like so many of our colleagues.
So yeah, I think next time I go away, I'm going to out horse my email.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
Now, Andrew, if a person wanted to get in touch with the show,
Yes.
wanted to send us a problem, an idea, a thought, what would they do?
Well, inside your podcast app where you're listening to this right now, you can look at the show notes.
Okay.
And you can see in a block of text there's a link to a Google form.
Yeah.
Now if you click that link right now or any other hour of the day, it's not going to go away. It's not going to disappear. But now it's more fun for you, I think. You can write us a question, a note. You can leave us a business problem or a normal problem you're having for us to try and help you with by creating you a really amazing, incredible, innovative business.
Amazing. On with the PM. Do you know what I hate, Andrew?
What do you hate?
I hate washing.
Hate washing.
Yeah, I hate washing.
I guess it's kind of a pain, right?
It sucks. Do you know what else I hate?
Drying.
I hate doing the Tesco shop. I hate doing the Tesco shop.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why? What is it about these things?
Because when the Tesco shop arrives, I have to bring the boxes into the house, and then I have to unpack everything real quick and put it on the floor, and then I have to put it all into the cupboards, and I just fucking hate doing that.
It's kind of this mundane task, right?
It sucks.
No instant reward.
Nah, it's boring. It's terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I quite like?
Eating the food you bought from your Tesco order.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like that. And having clean clothes.
That is nice as well.
Yeah. But I also quite like a little bit of risk and a little bit of reward.
Yeah, you do.
Do you know what a Skinner box is?
Enlighten me.
A Skinner box is it's a scientific device that was created by a guy called Skinner. I don't know what his first name was. Actually, I should probably look that up. It's for training creatures to do stuff.
Right, okay.
So you have a cage, and it has, like, a mouse, a lab rat, whatever, inside it. Mm-hmm. And there's a button in the cage, And when you press the button, it gives you a little treat. But the little treat is random.
Right,
It's
yeah.
random. Some days you press the button, no treat. Some days you press the button, treat. Some days you press the
Exciting.
button, real big treat.
Yeah.
And in this, our episode of randomness, I thought a Skinner box was an interesting thing to introduce.
It's quite a popular idea in games, right? Like
Yeah.
loot boxes. And
Exactly. Loot boxes and, yeah, just gambling in general, like microtransactions, that sort of thing. They're a big thing.
Yeah.
What if we put them everywhere?
So you want a Skinner box? You want a Skinner box your entire life?
I want a Skinner box my entire life because that addiction of like, I press the button and sometimes I get the good thing. So I'm going to press the button again. That's a good thing. And it's a bit random. Like if I press the Tesco's button and I just get my Tesco's order, I'm like, whatever. But if I press the Tesco's button and sometimes I get my Tesco's order and I also get a bunch of free stuff, that's fun. And when I put my washing in the washing machine and I turn it on and I put it and then I take it all out and sometimes there's an extra pair of socks in there.
A new thing.
Yeah.
Do you imagine then that you actually, you know how it goes Amazon, the dash buttons?
Oh, yeah.
You press a button and Amazon will deliver you like more Nerf gun bullets or toilet paper.
Yeah.
You imagine it's like that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, except, yeah.
You don't know what you're getting.
You don't know what you're getting. Yeah. Well, you know that it's going to be more of what you've put it in, a thing.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's going to be more shopping or it's going to be more clothes or it's going to be more dishes out the dishwasher.
Yeah.
But it's like random. And sometimes you don't get anything and then you're like, oh, that was okay. But then it just makes you want to do more. So I just want to do more washing. So I just do the whole lot of washing because sometimes we're going to get free stuff.
So this is more like to encourage you to do boring activities rather than you have to slot a pound into your washing machine now and you might get something out of it.
That is exactly it. I buy a specific Skinner box washing machine
Right?
that has some kind of interdimensional portal in the back of it.
Right?
I put my washing in, it does the washing, and then sometimes, randomly, it kicks out an extra bit of washing. And that's like, sometimes it's a really nice jumper, and sometimes it's just, it's okay, it's one sock. You know, be okay. But that's the thrill of it, because that's the way the Skinner box works.
You never know.
You never know. You're like, I got a sock this time, but if I do it again, I might get a top hat.
Exciting things are already exciting. They don't need to be Skinner boxed. Or these mundane things they kind of do. You could have like a service which was actually you bought your Skinner box washing machine in the back of a compartment for extra things, and the service would be you'd let us know when you're going to office something, and we'd sneak into your house and fill that cartridge full of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, that makes the science a bit easier, so we don't have to invest in creating a hyperdimensional portal.
Yeah, that's true.
And then I think we can make quite a lot of money.
Yeah, it's like a capsule, isn't it? You've got your dishwasher, then there's a special thing in the back of the dishwasher, and you put the capsule
my God.
in. It gets delivered, and you like slot it in the back, and then you start doing the dishes.
You could buy like different themed ones.
Oh,
Each month a new one could drop, and the old one would be taken out the store.
oh no! Yeah, there's a thing in Japan called Kompu Gacha, which is like it's like the far end of this.
Yep.
Because it's like, in order to get the thing out that you want to get out, because you're trying to make the collection of, I don't know, plastic monsters or whatever that you've got out of the gacha machine, which is a machine that you put a pound in and then you turn a knob and a ball comes out and it's got a monster. In order to like get the far end monsters on that, you have to have like got exactly these monsters in this order, and then that means that the big monster comes out.
Oh
as
my
well.
God.
So you could. That's the only way you can make the collection. And if you at any point you get the wrong one, it's the whole thing has to start again.
It's aside from the morality of that,
Yeah.
sounds like it'd be pretty satisfying when you got the big one.
Oh yeah. I just thinking about it. That might actually be what's happening in our Parliament at the moment.
Okay.
We're working through all the bad ones,
And eventually,
and eventually we're going to get the good one.
the good one will drop. I really hope it is. That brings us to the end of our chaotic, random theme Brains on the Outside, filmed once again in Brewdog's podcast studio. I feel as the night goes on and the people outside get drunker and more people notice there's two people in here.
Yeah.
We're definitely getting a lot more people like waving at us,
Yeah.
which has been very distracting. But I think we've handled it okay.
Yeah. I still don't want to close the curtains.
I'm not sure that makes it better or worse for us.
Yeah, because I'm worried that when we close the curtains, when we later open the curtains, there'll just be 100 people standing outside with their faces pressed to the glass.
I don't want that.
Nope. So if someone wanted to send something into the show, Andrew, an idea, a thought, a question, a problem,
feeling.
a feeling.
Well, what they would do to get in contact with us with that, they would go into our show notes and they'd press the Google form link that is in the show notes and they'd send us their ideas. What would you want to come out of your washing machine or fridge or Tesco order or car themed Skinner box?
Yeah. And if someone was to send us a little something this week, I think, Andrew, I think we should roll a dice in honor of Dishoom.
Yeah.
And if we get a 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or a 6,
Yeah.
we should record a little tiny, personalized, 1 minute long video Brains on the Outside episode for that person.
I think that's totally doable.
I think it's totally doable.
So a 1 or 2, a 3 or 4, a 5, or a 6.
Yeah. On a 6-sided dice.
I mean, still random in a
Yeah.
sense, and I love it.
Beautiful. Outside brains thinking indeed.
Oh yes. Now I'm pretty excited to get some ideas in.
Yeah,
I'll
me
talk
too.
with them next week in the show.
In the meantime, keep your brain on the outside, Andrew.
Keep your brain on the outside.